Happy New Year! Woo! Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to another Wine Time episode here on Moving Up with the Miclettes.
Moving on up.
And man, it is 2021. I cannot believe it.
Let's hope better times are ahead.
Yes, let's make...
That's all we gonna manifest. That's what we just gonna manifest, all right?
That's it. Just make it happen. Make it happen. It's amazing that 2020, with everything that has gone on in 2020, has actually come to a close.
Yes. Finally.
So we hope that all of you had a wonderful New Year's Eve, a safe New Year's Eve, and hopefully you've enjoyed the day, spending it with whoever you're spending it with.
Get you a little glass of Martinelli's.
Sipping on whatever you're sipping on, whether it's
Martinelli's
there
or champagne
or whatever, right? Thank you for being here with us and hanging out for another Wine Time episode.
And if it's your first time joining us, so what we do is we'll pull questions from our little jar here, and we put 3 minutes on the clock. Yes, I said 3 minutes because we've kind of we've had to increase our time because apparently we kind of talk too much. So I'm gonna say both of us. I'm not even gonna put it on him no more.
Thank you.
But so we'll pull a question, and he gives his perspective. I give my perspective. That's why it's called Yours and My Perspective.
There it is. There it is. Clank,
Cheers.
clank, clank, clank. As you can see, because it is New Year's Day,
We got all
my
fly and
amazing,
fancy.
gorgeous, fly specimen of my wife over here is just killing it right now. What more can I say? What more can I say?
Thank you. You look better, dapper yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to dress up for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? It's a special day.
Yes, that it is. I'll pull the question so you can answer first.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So let's see.
Let's set the clock while you pull the card.
All right. First question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Let me start thinking about where I want to live because I don't know.
I don't even have time to prepare.
That's the point.
I would love to live anywhere with you.
Okay.
That is my answer.
No, come on, elaborate. Trying to get them points, y'all.
I'm trying. I think, and we've talked about this on so many occasions, even going back to when we were just dating. You know what I'm saying? But man, sometimes I want to live in New York. Sometimes I want to live in Jamaica. Sometimes I want to live right here in San Jose, California, or anywhere else in California for that matter. Well, maybe not anywhere else. Let me rephrase that. Let me clarify. Maybe not anywhere else, but, born and raised here in California, you grow an affinity to your home state, to your home region. But no, I don't know, man. That's a great question. I would love to live somewhere with great weather, beautiful culture, a great vibe, somewhere where I feel safe.
So where would that be?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Like he said, New York. And we were just talking to our niece about this earlier, that New York has always been a place that I've wanted to live. If it didn't snow in New York, I would probably live in New York. And same goes for him. When we first met, we were like, dude, we both loved New York. We were like, if we could live there, that'd be dope. But it snows. So that kind of cuts out like the East Coast for us. But
yeah,
I mean, I guess if you get used to it. I mean, I know a place that we've traveled that I actually really enjoyed was Vancouver.
True.
But once again, it snows.
Yeah.
Snow is just, I just can't do it. I can't. Like, I'll go visit so I can take my butt home, but like living in it, I give y'all props for all that.
Yeah.
And also those who live in the extremely dry heat, I give y'all props for that too.
For sure. So where would you live, girl?
I said Vancouver would be nice, or somewhere like one of the islands.
Yes.
St. Thomas, St. Kitts. Those are nice.
Puerto Rico.
Great weather. Puerto Rico was always our spot, a spot where we said we would retire.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would be a place as well.
So in other words, we both don't know where we would want to live.
I said, say, I actually gave you places. You
I gave two. I gave a couple. I gave Jamaica and New York.
Yeah, yeah.
It's safe to say.
So somewhere warm.
Yes.
Good vibe.
Yes. Somewhere
Good
tropical.
food.
Yeah,
so
the
probably,
food.
Probably
the
an
food.
island somewhere.
For sure. I think we could agree on that. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Second question.
Second question. Here we go. All right. Boom. Here it is. Do you believe in love at first sight? You are the perfect person.
What? To answer
start
this?
off. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I do believe in it because honestly, we talked about this tonight too. The first time that I seen him, I was like, I'm gonna marry him. Lo and behold, like, it just kind of happened that way. I think I just manifested it when I was 17, 18 years old. So I do believe in it. And I also believe in, I guess that spark, that energy, like, the first time talking to somebody, first time, seeing somebody, I think that can be transferred. And yeah, I believe in it, and I believe that I was actually, I was love at first sight for me. I don't think it was like that for him. So,
You have a lot more time on the clock.
I already answered the question.
You gonna leave me 2 full minutes? Oh, man. All right, here we go. I don't know what you call it. Do I think love at first sight is possible? Absolutely. Okay. Do I think that love at first sight is always the term for it? I don't know. Like you said, there's a spark, there's an energy. There was definitely an energy that was drawing me to you. Mm-hmm. There was definitely something that I saw about you. Mm-hmm. And there was that energy. So looking back on it years later, there's no other way to say it but this energy, right? But you know,
see how he's trying to just jump off my words.
But I'm saying though, right? Love at first sight. That's to say you love somebody is so much more than a physical attraction, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, that physical attraction was there. That spark, there, right? Love, that's hard, man.
But there's so many older couples who's like, as soon as I love at first sight, I fell in love with the person.
And the
got fact married 2 weeks later, that type of stuff.
You're in my time right now. You didn't take the last 2 minutes. You gave me the 2 minutes. Let me have my 2 minutes.
You're right.
Let me have my 2 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, and just to think, right? Some people have said that and they don't last. So was it love?
Lust at first sight?
There you go. See? So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to go so far onto one side and call it love, and I don't want to deviate too far to the other side and call it lust. Energy, connection, yes. I will definitely say connection.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
No need for a timer.
Boom! We got it. Question number 3.
Whew. All right. What we got? Third question. Are marriages 50-50 or 100-100?
Man.
What you think?
Let me go. Let me answer this.
Oh.
Start the clock. In my opinion, marriages are 100%/100%. I have learned in my adult life, and I have learned as a husband, anything that's 50 is already half effort of anything, right? Like if you go 50% in the gym, you ain't getting those gains, right? Like honestly, right? You go 50%, you go half-ass on the court, you are not going to find yourself on a team. Yep. You go half-ass on the track, and that's something I tell my athletes as a track and field coach. You cannot approach competition. You can't even approach practice from a 50% effort perspective. So no way in hell can you approach life from a 50% effort perspective, and you cannot approach marriage from a 50% effort perspective. So no, marriages are not 50-50.
Yes.
They are 100% effort on each person's behalf.
Agreed.
All the time. All the time. You want to win? You want to get the most out of that relationship? You want to get the most out of yourself? It's got to be 100%.
I feel you, bruh. I definitely agree 100. Because if you're both not putting, all your effort into it, yeah, so if I'm putting 100 and he's only putting 50, I'm going to eventually get tired.
Yep.
So if we're both, putting our effort forward, and if maybe at one time you need to do 110%, while I'm still giving my all, but maybe you're just a little bit better at this certain aspect, but we're both still working towards the goal, putting our all into it, then, I'm good with that too. But marriage is definitely, even just relationships, just dating, and all of that, just when you're trying to establish a relationship with somebody, it should be 100. Like, there shouldn't be one person doing most of the relationship. At that point, they're in the relationship by themselves. So you need both, all of that.
All of that.
Yep.
All of that right there. All of what
you
you
need
just
all
did.
of that. Both of y'all need to be on the same page. Both need to be putting forth the same effort.
Yeah.
And like I said, once in a while, one person might be better at something and they can put a little bit more effort, but the other person should still be giving their all and providing that support.
Yeah. And to your point, something I tell, again, going back to my track and field analogy, even if you feel like you don't have your best on that day, give me 100% of what you've got, right? Like sometimes athletes like, oh, I don't have it today. And sometimes, to your point, as a spouse, you're like, I don't have it today, man. Like I don't feel well, or something's going on. Give me 100% of what you've got. Even if that's only 80% of what should be. Give me 100% of what you've got, because that's better than you just holding back.
Facts.
Yeah.
Once again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, and have a wonderful, wonderful upcoming 2021. Since today is the first day of the year, started off right.
Yep.
So you want to take them out?
Thank you so much for joining us for our wine time. And once again, Happy New Year to you and your family. And like, subscribe, share, let us know what your perception is or your perspective is in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for questions you'd like to get our perspective on, let us know that as well. And keep moving up with the Miclettes.
All right.